This is Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles Neal and my son Link from Good Mythical Morning. How you doing, son?
I am feeling pretty festive, Dad, especially after looking at you. Am I correct in assuming that once again we are graced with the presence of the sexy elf?
That would be correct. And Nancy made sure that I looked good in it. So I guess this is, you get what you get. And
I thought you get what you give is what it was. But you get what you get. I get what you give. Well, I'm trying to figure out, every year I'm still curious about how plunging that neckline is. Like, how deep of a plunge how deep does it go, Dad? Can I see your nipples in this? Oh my goodness. What in the world? I mean, that is an unnecessarily plunging neckline.
Yeah, well, it's
sexy.
When you working with Mrs. Claus and you got to be sexy for her, you got to have a plunging neckline.
If it went any lower, Mrs. Claus would be able to stick her finger in your belly button through your collar.
That would be correct.
Through the hole in your neck hole. If you can see a belly button through a neck hole, then you're wearing a robe. I'm sorry. You're getting really close to wearing an elf robe. If that thing just breaks apart at the bottom, I think that would be okay.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to happen. But,
okay, yeah. Hey, anything could happen today, Dad. We could.
Yeah, it should.
I mean, it should. Did you say it should?
Yeah, it should. Yeah,
I like that. Anything can happen today. Yeah, it should. That's the best response to that I've ever heard, actually. Yeah. Anything should happen. Well,
hey,
I mean,
the way things has been going around our house, anything should happen, could happen.
And we need some good things to happen. I know we want to get a Nancy update. Before we get into all that, I do want to give you the opportunity to talk about my shirt.
Well, I'm trying to. Will the lights come on and off on it, or is that just
no? Dad, it doesn't have battery powered. It's just. Oh. I am a human Christmas tree.
Yes, you are, and I like that sweater. Yeah.
Thank you.
You ready to go?
This, then do I look more like a human Christmas tree when I cross my arms in a triangular pattern?
Well, it was peaked up, but with that growth you got growing there, it kind of
snow. I've got snow on my face.
Oh, snow. Yeah, well, that would be pretty good then, because Christmas trees you can put snow on them.
That's right. I am flocked. Yeah. I have a flocked beard.
Yeah, you're a flocked Christmas tree today. Yeah, that's pretty good, Link.
What do you think about this beard? I mean, every year, of course, we're getting back from Thanksgiving. I usually grow the beard out over Thanksgiving, and then around this time when I'm like in that weird in between Thanksgiving and Christmas time, I'm always debating whether I'm going to keep the beard or let it go. And when it gets to this length, and it's so white, I can't work up the gumption to keep going. Should I?
Well, I know where you're coming from, son. Mm-hmm. That's the reason in probably the last at least 20 years, you hadn't seen me with one either, because when mine grows out, you should have told me. I should have remembered not shaved after I saw you at Thanksgiving, and you were growing it then, that I should have just grown mine out and we could have compared them, because, my hair is still, you can't tell today, but it's still kind of black.
Yeah.
Of course, Nancy was looking down at me off the step the other day, and she said, "You got all kind of gray in the top of your head." And I looked up and I said, "Well, thank you, honey."
I mean, at your age, to have some grays is okay.
But when I grow my beard, Link, it's black here and then just a little bit, and then it's white like yours, and then it's got all kinds of red in it and just all kinds. And after about 2 weeks of it growing out and getting to do it. And I said, I can't. I'm kind of like you. I said, I can't handle this. This thing's got to go. Makes me look. Hey, but I'm older than you. Makes me look, instead of being 73, look like I'm 93. So I cut it off.
I think I'm going to push through. I'm going to push through January with it because it's never gotten longer. Like it looks like a trimmed beard right now. And I'm just curious what would happen if I go through January? Is it going to start to come down? Does my face get huge? I have no clue what's going to happen, but I want to find out. I think 2026 is the year to keep it and see what happens.
No, keep it all the way, and then after that you may. Well, of course, y'all just told me that it's pretty warm out there, but right now, but it's probably gonna get a little cooler, so might be nice when it's cooler. So
that's right. I'm gonna go snowboarding in January. I hope, and if I do, maybe I'll have a big old thick beard on me. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it out. But right now, I'm just saying I'm flocked for the season.
Yes, you are.
And I could make some sort of flocked joke, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to ask you to put your sexy elf gear in motion and like give me some holiday cheer, holiday greeting or something.
Well, I got a little something for you that Logan fixed up for me. And you've probably heard it, but I got a little song to sing to you.
Well, that fits the bill.
All right. It's Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good guy, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa
More sexy dancing. Sexier elf. You're doing the elf part, but not the sexy part. Come on. Come on. Keep going.
Well, I got this thing on. How much more sexy can I get?
I think it could be in the shoulders.
Okay. All right. Santa baby, a 54 convertible, light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed.
Yes.
Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed.
All of them?
Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot.
Yeah.
Been an angel all year, so Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Yeah. Santa baby. Yeah.
Ta-da. Okay. That was the sexy quotient was. It got better as it went.
Yeah.
Yep.
But everything we do, we don't rehearse none of it. So I mean, what is?
It is what it is. Like you said earlier, you get what you get.
That's right.
I really missed y'all at Thanksgiving. When we went home, of course, we did get to see each other in passing. Because
in between doctor's visits,
Nana had doctor's visits up in Raleigh, and we timed it so that we could meet up for lunch in between the doctor visits. And then I know, with the focus on all of that and being so far from home and her needing to rest, she had to go back home and not stay for the Thanksgiving festivities at Aunt Tc's house. But we sure did miss y'all. We had a good time. We had some good chicken, but we missed y'all not being there this year, but we totally understand with everything that's going on. And we could feel that, like, well, why don't you give an update, because for the Myrtle Beast out there on where Nana's at with everything.
Well, we, Candace told, that's Nancy's daughter, told her she needed to straighten up some because all last week I had Nancy back in the hospital again. And she was, at Thanksgiving, she was hurting in her back and she just didn't feel good. And we come to find out that she had blood clots in her lungs.
Okay, so but let's back up because people don't even know about the initial procedure. So the first time she went in was...
The first time on, I think November the 12th, she went in for surgery and had her mastectomy done. And all that went well. And
she was in the hospital for, what, 3 days?
1 day.
Only 1 day. Yeah, it's so hard to believe that you can do something as drastic as a mastectomy. And then the next day, she came home.
The next day, I drove her from up there. We had to stop a couple of times and let her get out and walk.
So how did tell us how the initial procedure went and what was involved in that, as much as you want to.
Well, I mean, they completely removed her left breast, and then they took 12 lymph nodes out, and they checked them all, and 2 of them had cancer in them, which was a pretty good thing.
And a pretty good thing that it was only the minority of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, when we came home, she had 2 of these drainage tubes in her, and I had to clean those out twice a day and keep up with how much fluid and stuff was coming out of those. And that went on for a week. And then I went back the next week and they took 1 of the tubes out. And then I went back the next week and they took the other one out. And after she could get those out, she could take a shower and then I could help her. Of course, the lady that cuts my hair down here, I called her and she let me take Nancy over there to her a couple of times and she washed her hair for her.
Oh, in like the hairdresser sink thing?
At the hairdresser's.
Well, that's nice.
So that was nice of her. Of course, we paid her, but it was she worked her right in and let her come on over there.
So I assumed that, it's the recovery was difficult at the first, but like how was that first week? Well, it was hard for her to sleep, and because those tubes in her, and she couldn't lay but one way, and she didn't get a lot of rest, and she would sleep sometime, and she was sitting up most of the time if it was in the bed, but most times she slept in a recliner. And you were being a good nurse, from what I heard. She'll tell you, but I give her all these kind of drugs to take. And the only thing she took was Tylenol and ibuprofen. She'd take Tylenol 12 hours and ibuprofen the other time. So she didn't take anything stronger. She didn't want to take any stronger pain reliever or something. She didn't want to take anything else because of where she has that cirrhosis of the liver too and stuff. So she didn't want to take anything like that. So that's all she's taking, and she did really well. Now, she had some pain, but she's been a trooper for about 2 weeks, and then... Well, listen, I'm going to say something about how she puts up with you, so she could probably put up with the pain of this recovery. Because and then I could say a little bit more about you being a pain in certain places and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do that because you were a good nurse, and I'm on your side. Yes, I have been. You better not do that. She's liable to get you. I wouldn't do that. And any time that you were being a pain in something in the past, it was just to help increase her tolerance for pain so that she could go through this procedure, right? That'd be a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think I might start doing that whenever I can tell that I'm ruffling feathers and rubbing furs the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? I'll say, well, yeah. I'm just trying to increase your pain tolerance for when you could really use it. If you've got holiday travel coming up, visiting family,
heading abroad, or even planning that dream trip next year, imagine feeling confident greeting people in their own language. That's why I've been using Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone has been the trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years. Their immersed, intuitive method helps you actually think and speak in your new language. No memorizing random lists, no feeling lost. True Accent even gives real-time feedback on pronunciation so you sound natural. I love how easy it is to fit lessons into my day. A few minutes here and there, and I'm already noticing improvements. It's the perfect way to connect more deeply while traveling and to make the experience unforgettable. Plus, this is such a good non-cluttered gift. No shipping, no wrapping, just pure thoughtfulness. Don't wait. Unlock your language learning potential now. Dispatches from Myrtle Beach listeners can grab Rosetta Stone lifetime membership for 50% off. That's unlimited access to 25 language courses for life. Visit rosettastone.com/dispatches to get started and claim your 50% off today. Give a gift that keeps giving. Go to rosettastone.com/dispatches and start learning today. That was a lot of G's.
So then you fast forward, when we saw you, it was, I mean, she looked tired, but she looked good.
Yeah.
And you were just going with follow-up appointments to know what the next phase of treatment was.
That's correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So you learned what is the next phase of treatment, and then there was a complication with going back to the hospital.
Well, we found out that now she's just the first of the year, or either the end of December, she's going to start taking chemo.
Okay.
And they're not going to do any more surgery about the fixing her breast and putting that implant in or anything. Probably going to wait a year now to do that because of what happened with over Thanksgiving, where she was hurting in her back. And carried her to the doctor, and we went to the emergency room twice, and they did a CT scan on her and found out she had blood clots in her lungs. And
that was a scary revelation.
Oh, man. Yeah, because...
how did that go down?
Well, the doctor told us that the blood clot had to come from her leg, and to go from your leg to your lungs. He said it had to go through your brain to get through up there and go that way and come back down to get to your lungs.
Oh, really?
And,
so it could have, that was very close to a stroke then.
It could have killed her. She could have died. Not just a stroke. She could have had a embolism with it then, and it stopped the blood flow, and she could have died. So, because the doctor called us Friday night, and he told us over the phone, he says, I tell everybody that's had a blood clot that's gone from the leg and went to the lungs, that is really good that I'm talking to you.
Wow.
That's what he said.
So, and the fact that there was a blood clot in her leg, is that just a complication of the surgery?
He told us it was, well, it wasn't really from the surgery. It was probably because we drove home from the hospital when they let her out that Thursday, and then that Monday, we got back in the truck, drove all the way back to Cary, went up there, stayed back and forth riding around 2 days, and then drove back to the beach. And he said all that riding and driving is the worst thing in the world after you've had surgery and where you can form a blood clot. Because she wasn't able to get up and do a lot of exercises because of her surgery. She was so sore. She couldn't do that. So we've had a, but
Okay.
she's doing really good now.
Well, did they have her in compression socks after the surgery? Because it makes me think of, like, even when you're on a plane, they say to wear compression socks as part of that to keep.
They had them on her most of the time, but sometimes they didn't, Link. But
Okay.
it was just like he said, maybe we should have had something on her going up and down the road. But I didn't think about that. I mean, but she's doing good now. And we're just getting ready, like I told you, to start our chemo. And then we'll go from that after probably from January till the end of April. And then she'll have radiation after that. And
Okay.
see how all that goes and everything.
So this is going to be an involved process over the next.
Oh yeah.
At least
6 months.
6 months, first half of the year.
At least.
Is gonna, and you're trying to get where you can get that treatment done closer to home.
At the doctors, he's already got that set up and setting it up with another oncologist that's down here that ain't but about 10 minutes from the house.
Okay, well that's good.
So that he didn't want to. It was funny. Her Dr. Graham asked her, said, unless you're gonna come up here and live for the next 3 months, we're gonna find somewhere where you can have that done down there. That's what it does.
Yeah. So you can wheel her out to the beach, or she can. She can still walk.
She'll walk.
She'll get down there. But you need to have some of that beach time to recover.
Yeah, that's right. We'll be still right here where she loves to be, and everything. So.
Well, all you
Myrtle?
Yep, go ahead, Dan.
All you Myrtle Beach, just keep her in your prayers and keep thinking about her, because she's got a long way to go, but she's doing good right now. So,
yeah, we appreciate all the support, and I know that she does too. And if you have any well wishes for her, as I bet you've been getting emails with well wishes.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you for sending those. Thank you for sending those in. We really appreciate it. And how is I don't know, besides all of the obvious things about just the physical challenges of it, what about the emotional challenges of it? Like how are y'all doing in terms of emotionally and spiritually? And
well, spiritually, we're doing really good, because our church where we go, and churches back at home, and there's people everywhere has been praying for us. So,
okay,
that's been a good thing. And emotionally, that she's had some and I've had some ups and downs, because not until we just found out this past weekend exactly what's going to go on now after what happened, when she's going to. How it's going to work out, and that she ain't got to worry about having that second surgery to reconstruct her breast till next year. So she felt a lot better about that, and that took a pretty big relief off of her.
Oh, good.
Link about, with that going on. So,
well, the fact that, the initial news is shocking, and then you start to go through it, and then in the recovery, you find out that the doctor's like, well, you could have died from this blood clot. And so does it start to feel treacherous? Like, at every turn, it could be really bad. Like, how scary? It sounds really scary. So
it was scary. In the throat and she had that thing where her heart quit working before at the end of
right
October. So
and that was not related to breast cancer at all.
None of this. No. So she found out she had cancer. That happened. Then she had her mastectomy. Then she had these blood clots to move, and it just seems like it's keeps on going, and that makes you it gets pretty emotional sometimes. And it was scary to me, Link. I'm telling you this.
Yeah, I know you went. It was so much to go through, Dad. I'm so sorry.
But she's doing good, and I'm I'm doing good, and I'm taking care of her, and got some. I'm gonna try to go back to work where I can get some of it off my mind, do some painting and do some stuff because I really there ain't been a whole lot of that going on.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
But that don't make no difference. I mean, whatever I had to do to look after her, that's what I was gonna do. So,
Yeah. Well, I do.
People have been real understanding.
I do know what you're saying, that going back to work for you and having some, well, at least, you know, you're still working hard at this job. I know we had to push that. And I texted you this morning. I was like, is now a good time? Are you sure you want to go ahead and record? Because we can push it again. Your response was what?
No, I'm good. I'm ready to go and just keep doing what we've been doing. And, you know, life goes on and everything's worked out for her and me too. So I said, I'm ready to do our podcast for all the Myrtle Beasts and everybody out there.
And it's good for you to, it's good for you to have something to focus on, right?
You know, getting to see you and talk to Logan and all that. So it kind of gets my mind off of stuff like it does when I went to work a little bit this morning and did some stuff. So
are people coming by and visiting?
Well, we ain't let them do that a whole lot because we don't want somebody to bring something in. And
gotcha.
People have been coming by and dropping some food off and doing some stuff, but
okay, good.
I've been doing a bunch of cooking for her, so because I can cook.
I know. Yeah. I'm glad that y'all have the support of your church and people around there, and you know, we've been trying to send texts and let you know that you're supported by us too, but it's difficult being so far away, and I'm glad we got to see y'all over Thanksgiving a little bit, that worked out. But hang in there, and I think it's good for you to think about the things that you can do for your mental health and you to just have a break and to do this and to start waving that paintbrush around a little bit does help. And finding, you know, and she's got as she has more energy, finding ways for her to have things that she can do too, you know. So
that's right.
So you're not just focused on what's happened to you, but also focusing on what it is that you're still going after, the life that you're still living.
Well, all you Myrtle Beasts out there, I want to thank y'all for everything that's went on with us doing all these episodes for you this year, and thanks for all of you for watching, because this is our last episode for the year.
Oh, that's right.
And so there'll be airing some throwback episodes for the next 2 weeks after that. And then
what does that mean, Dad? What's that mean?
We'll be
airing
back.
Throwback. What's airing throwback episodes mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means like it's a rerun.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to see if you knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Throwback episodes.
It's just kind of like Nancy watching Gunsmoke on TV and all them reruns. I know what a throwback is.
Yeah, they're not making many new Gunsmokes these years. But with all these old people watching Gunsmoke, everywhere I turn around, if I see an old person, I guarantee they're watching some Gunsmoke. They need to bring back Gunsmoke. Taylor Sheridan or whatever his name is needs to do a Gunsmoke.
Hey, you need to send them something to me. I could be the next Matt Dillon.
So Dad wants to star in the remake of Gunsmoke.
Oh yeah,
Matt Dillon. Are you saying that right? Matt Dillon. Okay, all right. Yeah. You know better than me. I thought that was just some actor dude.
No, James Arness was the actor, but he played the
character was Matt Dillon, who is also the name of an actor who came after that. Maybe was Matt Dillon named after Gunsmoke character? Was the actor Matt Dillon named after the character Matt Dillon? Let's not. I think you were trying to end this episode. Now here we are talking about Matt Dillon and Gunsmoke, but go ahead.
And we'll be back with a new episode the week of January the 5th.
Okay.
Y'all just keep watching, and so you're going to get a couple of reruns in there, but you'll probably get another big kick out of all that, because I want all of you to have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And thank you for all the support and you've given for me and Nancy, and all the support that you've given for Dispatches from Myrtle Beach, because I like doing this, so y'all keep sending in them questions and just doing what you're doing, because me and Link's gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Because you get what you get. We're gonna give it to you, and we want you to get it.
So listen, all you Myrtle Beasts, it was fun having you all here with us today, and we hope you Myrtle Beasts have a happy holidays and a very Merry Christmas. And just a reminder, the next 2 weeks will be audio-only throwback episodes.
Yep.
But we'll be back in 2026.
Woo!
Don't forget. Woo! Yeah. Don't forget to follow and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. And while you're at it, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. And if you got a question, comment, or story you'd like to share with me, email me at ratherbesagging53@aol.com. Y'all have a great rest of your week in sexy voice, especially you Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight.
In sexy voice. Love you, Dad.
Love you too.
It's great.
I don't reckon I'm supposed to read that one. What's that?
Okay, that's all right.
Surprise a fellow Mythical Beast with a Mythical Store gift card or a Mythical Society membership. Plus, get 10% off a Mythical Society annual gift subscription when you give one now.